Nearly 10,000 students are heading back to school today in Owasso, but with so many students, district officials say that every single classroom will have a teacher going into the new school year. That's something that a lot of other districts like Tulsa Public Schools aren't lucky enough to say. I sat down with the superintendent to find out how she keeps a full staff.
Who's teaching my child calculus? Who's teaching my child third grade? Who's teaching my child in the band program? Those questions are very personal, so it's my responsibility along with our team of principals when they hire teachers to make sure there's a high-quality teacher in every classroom.
Owasso Superintendent Dr. Amy Fitchner says district officials began working in the spring to make sure there was a teacher in every classroom.
Our teacher pay has always been slightly above the schools around us. I credit administrators long before me who saw that vision and knew that it was so important to make that a solid investment. It's hard to play catch up. So if you do it on a long-term sustainable basis, then you have that package to offer teachers.
But with a teacher in every classroom, some students may be seeing a different teacher than who they might have had before. After a redistricting process that began in the summer of 2018 with a series of parent meetings at every school.
They spend an enormous amount of time evening after evening after evening studying district maps. So from October till about March, that process was done so that by spring break, we could notify parents where they would be going for this school year.
But a new school comes with a lot of anxiety for some students and also parents, wondering if their child will get the same resources at a new school, like the opening of the district's 9th elementary school, Morrow Elementary, where 1,700 children will be moving to this year.
What we did 2 years before the redistricting was do what I call an audit of our instructional programming to make sure that we could look at a parent and say, if your child is receiving gifted services in this school, they're in this school. If your child has a set of Chromebooks in their 4th grade class in this school, they have it in this school.
So no matter what physical building the students are in, superintendent says they'll still get the same quality education all across the board.
If we ever forget it's about the individual student, it's probably time to hang up the cleats. And so the focus on the student will never get tiresome for me.
And you know, like we said, how lucky that every classroom and every child are going to have a teacher amid the teacher shortage and really the crisis. You know, yesterday we reported 600 teacher vacancies all across the state. Luckily, though, Owasso seems to be pretty untouched by this.